What I really like doing after a long trip or as like a mini cut start, for example, like mini cut is usually 2 weeks to 4 weeks, depends, but it's a keto week. So like the preparation week, I've previously done a video before. You can do it 7 to 10 days, even longer if you prefer, but like 7 to 10 days is optimal. This is a grass-fed organic ground beef with a little bit of bell pepper, some salt, and a little bit of pepper. And I'm pre-cooking organic carrots after that with the remaining heat of this. Keto is like super simple. You can add any type of fat as much as you want for it. Yeah, this is the first meal and for the keto start, keto preparation week. Finished pre-cooking the carrots. I use filtered water, sometimes bottled water, but especially depends on the country, obviously, and if you have a filter. And I had a cold brew green tea, so I just soak it a little bit in lemon water, then put water on it. This is glass bottled mineral water. Put it in the fridge for the night, and then you have your green tea. For me personally, I cannot eat or drink green tea when I don't have food in the stomach. I always get dizzy. It depends on the brewing method, but like depending on the brewing method, it gets worse or better. But still, it's always a little bit noticeable. Post-workout meal, but it's nothing specific post-workout. It's just what fits in right now is cold-pressed, organic, native coconut oil, organic also. I mentioned this twice. And 7 organic free-range eggs from a farmer. So they're outside and treated well, eat well. In the remaining beef fat plus the coconut oil. And yeah, I think I stick with this. No vegetables later. I use low temperature here. Takes a little bit longer, but keeps more nutrients. Short snack, a couple of frozen blueberries with a little bit of MCT oil on it. Having some organic puerti with glass bottled mineral water. This is dinner. It's organic sirloin steak, 260 grams, and a lot of butter and organic carrots that I've pre-cooked. Low temperature, just not. I don't like it. I like it medium with this one, so not rare, because otherwise it's not very tasty. If you have a ribeye, different story, or fillet, but not for sirloin. Because this is the first day of the keto week, I'm still really hungry in the evening, and then I don't have enough food at home. So I mean, keto friendly food. So I'm doing a bone broth with a little bit of tomato, organic tomatoes, and I cooked this in the remaining butter or fat from the steak before. This is a really nice hack for hunger in the evening, because bone broth also has glycine. Glycine helps you calm down during sleep. Optimally, you could add MCT oil and raw honey, not to the soup itself, but like combination. But MCT oil on the first day, not the best idea. For people know about it, diarrhea. So keto day 2. Yesterday was a high volume upper body gym session to deplete glycogen. Today will be walking, a lot of walking, and super simple. That's why I love keto sometimes, because first of all, you don't necessarily have to track if you know what you're eating. I mean, if you are in the game for a long time, you know what you're gonna eat anyway. But super simple. This is 400 grams of organic ground beef. This is 240 grams of organic grass-fed ground beef. This should probably also be half grass-fed, but grain finished, I think. And that's 640 grams. And then I will eat 150 grams of raw organic cheese. I'll add some tomato to the cheese, obviously, for the ground beef, and some veggies and some carrots and maybe some bell peppers as well. So just really simple. And this should be around, let me guess, 160 grams of fat, 160 grams of protein, something in that regard. Maybe a little bit more, but yeah, as I said, the goal is not to lose weight right now, it's to do a proper ketogenic diet, and right now I don't produce ketones, so to start here. Keto day 2, the start of a keto diet is always the hardest because you're not yet fat adapted, means your body's craving something that it doesn't get, like carbohydrates. So this is a little snack, macadamia nuts, a few blueberries in MCT oil, and this should get me to dinner without hunger. And yeah, this will get better as the day progresses and you will be less hungry. Keto day 2 dinner, organic grass-fed ground beef, 260 grams I think, organic tomatoes, the remaining raw cheese, and some chamomile tea with glass bottled mineral water. Keto day 3 meal 1, that's pre-cooked organic carrots, some blueberries, just a little bit for flavor. MCT oil is the one swimming on top, and an avocado, also an organic avocado, as like a smoothie. And for protein, organic chicken thigh in air fryer. So basically it's not enough fat, even though it's chicken thigh, it has more fat. So I add some fat for this to be in a 1:1 ratio. I mean, it's better to have more fat than protein, but I'm aiming at least for a 1:1 ratio. Keto day 3 dinner. This is 400 grams of organic ground beef with a little bit of bell pepper, 400 grams of organic tomato. I'll add half of the pack of organic raw dairy. This is 75 grams I will add for more protein, more fat. And here, something different. I'm making my chamomile tea with glass bottled mineral water. This is a water you can buy on discount. It's glass bottled, and I use it for tea and coffee and different water for drinking. But especially if it's on sale, it's worth it. And after the tea is finished, I will move the leaves from the chamomile in here. Use another cooking water, like for this you can use filtered, doesn't really matter, for inhaling. Should do occasional inhaling to somewhat clear the lungs, and yeah, especially helpful in transition to spring when it's still like cold, sometimes warm, and yeah, viruses go around. Walking after dinner, which is something I started doing recently for usually 15 minutes. 15 minutes is the minimum. I'm watching 1883 for the first time, and this helps with digestion, especially if you're eating carbs, which I didn't do today, but helps with insulin sensitivity and has many other health benefits. So I'm trying to include it. Plus I also need to get more cardio in. Total today, this is 27 minutes right now. Total today is around an hour and a half, I guess, with this. Keto day 4, first meal of the day, 5 organic free-range eggs with a little bit of MCT oil. I'm trying to increase my MCT oil intake because if you start very heavily, like if you start with 10 grams, for example, you're gonna have diarrhea. So usually start with like 1 to 3 grams and then 4 grams, 5 grams, so on, because your body is lacking enzymes to, well, basically your body or stomach needs to get used to the MCT oil, first of all. And I'm testing a little bit of butter in the coffee because I've got this frother here. So curious how that tastes. Not a fan of bulletproof coffee, but trying to get my fat intake a little bit up since I was eating too much protein yesterday. Post-workout meal on keto day 4. Salmon, 200 grams organic salmon, and veggie mix. It's also organic veggies. And a few macadamia nuts. Those are not very good quality macadamia nuts, but it's very difficult to get good quality macadamia nuts here in Germany. You would have to order it online, so just a few. And this has been cooked in coconut oil
to increase the fat content and provide some MCTs. I didn't use direct MCT oil because obviously I want to split it up a bit and use all the fats I have at home so they don't expire also. Having some organic puerti in glass bottled mineral water. This helps to calm down. It's a fermented red tea, also good for your gut health and many other benefits.
Final meal of day 4, dinner. This is ghee, veggies, entrecot in ghee. I will add more butter for the veggies as well afterwards because I'm lacking fat. And just a few blueberries and macadamia nuts. This is around 100 grams of blueberries and like 30 grams of macadamia nuts. I'm also thinking, not sure yet, if I should add 70 grams of raw dairy for the veggies. We'll see. Morning walk on keto day 5. Yerba mate tea with a little bit of salt and lemon. Cardio. Been walking around before that also in the house, doing some work. And now some cardio with a movie, Mask of Sorrow. Just when I'm really low energy, I don't want to watch something new. I always go back to stuff I already know. That's good. So yeah. And I walk faster than this just for the video. First meal of the day after yerba mate and around 90 minutes of cardio. Did sauna as well. This is 400 grams of organic ground beef with an organic zucchini cut into pieces. So cooking it like this, like a little bit like a rice substitute, I guess. And I will add 200 grams of organic tomato. After this is done, I will pre-cook the carrots with the remaining heat. Don't waste energy. And I will also add 75 grams, the remaining raw dairy, to this. A little snack, some blueberries, around 100 grams and 60 grams of macadamia nuts. I sprinkled a little bit of MCT and olive oil on them to add more fat and also for flavor. Just trying at the moment. Dinner will be organic salmon in coconut oil. And I will add the pre-cooked carrots, not all of them, just a part, a little bit. And I'm making some organic puerti. Need cooking water for this. And the funny thing is, I haven't seen this before, but they put the puerti in this. It looks like this when you peel it. So I put 2 of those. It's 9 grams in here. And then for 1 liter of water. And I had also a tablespoon of butter because I was really hungry, and I might have to eat some eggs after this as well.
Consequence of all the times I
First meal of the day, post-workout meal also. This is organic sirloin steak, 250 grams, and 260 grams of organic grass-fed ground beef with pre-cooked carrots in MCT oil, because obviously sirloin steak lacks fat. And I'm also getting collagen powder, creatine, with a little bit of lemon water, and I'll use this to stir it up with water, obviously. This is something like collagen I recommend before sleep, because of glycine, helps with sleep, but going out tonight, so I'd rather do it now. Meal number 2, 5 organic free range, or I now figured out it's pasture raised, so when they're really outside and eating their natural diet, because it's straight from a farmer here. But anyway, 5 eggs, no extra fat. Going to drink alcohol later, so there's another meal before that. This is dinner before going out. 350 grams of chicken thigh in air fryer with some cucumber and zucchini, all organic. And we are drinking Glenfiddich with soda water, in this case Gerolsteiner, and my friend is drinking 7-Up Zero to save calories. So when you are going out to drink, try to limit your calories from external sources. Means alcohol you always have, right? But you can limit your external sources, means sugar, Coca-Cola, Red Bull. Try to get zero products or Diet Coke or whatever, or soda water, to limit that source. And before you're going out, don't overeat on carbohydrates or any other kind of food that is not necessary. Necessary is only protein.